Welcome to Brussels, the capital of Belgium and the administrative centre of the European Union. In many ways, it's the capital of Europe. It's a cosmopolitan city, many different cultures come together. It boasts medieval streets, beautiful squares, boulevards, along with some impressive monuments and spacious parks. This city hosts the final meeting of the Samsung Diamond League for 2010. Welcome to the 34th Eva van Damme meeting here in the Stade Roi Baudouin. 16 of the Diamond League overall winners were decided in Zurich. Tonight we will know which athletes will be crowned champions and diamond winners in the remaining 16 events. The weather, well, it's overcast. It promised rain, but so far it's held off. And what a meeting we have in prospect for you. The men's 800 metres in particular, well, David Rudisha, the recent breaker of the world record for 800 metres. He's here against Kaki. What a matchup that will be. And it's a decider in the men's 100 metres too, with Tyson Gay in great form, aiming to take that title too. Always in Brussels, the meeting promises an atmosphere which will provide a platform for performances of considerable quality across the board. This is the final. The diamond will be presented to the 16 winners. There they are already before this meeting gets underway. Well, alongside me, Tim Hutchings, and the first event on the track's the 400-metre hurdles. And what a race that should be, Tim.
Yes, there's the lineup for this 400-metre hurdles. You can see the European champion Di Green of Great Britain goes in lane 7, but the Diamond League leader, well, he's uncatchable now. Sean Jackson of the USA goes in lane 5, outstanding world number 1 this year. He's won his last 5 races, all of them inside 48.12. He's in stunning form as the little American. In the centre of the 9 lanes being used tonight for a lot of the lane races, 400 metres as well, for example. Not all 9 lanes being used in this one. But in conditions, it has to be said, not really ideal. It's been a cloudy, relatively humid day today, strange atmosphere, but 15 degrees means quite a drop in temperature tonight. Niels Deuring goes in lane 1, semi-finalist in those European Championships, but he has improved the Belgian by almost 2 seconds this year. Can he get under 50 seconds tonight? He's already very close. Sebastian Maillard, former decathlete, he too was a semi-finalist in Barcelona. The Frenchman was second in Lille just 3 days ago. The Trinidadian, Jehu Gordon, world junior champion this year, who's a huge talent, who was 4th in the World Championships last year, aged just 17. Javier Coulson goes in lane 4 for Puerto Rico. He's second in the Diamond League standings, but as explained, he cannot catch Jackson tonight. He is the World Championship silver medalist, though, from last year, so an upset is possible, if not likely. There is Jackson. Well, he's only 5'8". He's one of the smallest in them, but he's the fastest in the world this year with 47.32. He's the US champion. And in lane 5, that's a good draw. Angelo Taylor. Well, this man is double Olympic champion. He won in Sydney all of 10 years ago and then regained that title 2 years ago in Beijing. Very consistent, but not winning his races. Lots of seconds and thirds recently from Taylor. He's in lane 6. There is Di Green, the UK champion for the last couple of years, and under the guidance of Malcolm Arnold, he's come on in leaps and bounds this last couple of years. I was chatting to him on the bus on the way to the stadium. He said if he hadn't had a good season last year, he'd have had to take up a full-time job. Such were his finances. Well, as European champion, you can imagine they've turned around a little bit. Michael Bultiel goes in lane 8 for Belgium again. He too, a semi-finalist, couldn't make that top 8 at the European Championships, 3 weeks ago or so now. And then Justin Gaiman completes the lineup on the outside there. Winner in Lille on Tuesday, 4th in London, a couple of weeks prior to that. But this man, Coulson, 1 lane inside Jackson. He goes in lane 4, does the Puerto Rican. In good form with 2nd places in Stockholm and London recently. And this year, at 47.72, he is the 3rd fastest in the world. But there is the world number 1, Batman they call him, world champion back in 2005 when he was just 22, and then bronze medals in Beijing, bronze medal last year at the World Championships, and what a season he's had. After the US Championships, he's had a series of wins in Lausanne, Monaco, Stockholm and London. So that lineup again from the inside. Deuring of Belgium in 1. Mayara France in 2, Jehu Gordon of Trinidad 3, then Coulson of Puerto Rico 4, Jackson the favourite in 5, Angelo Taylor the Olympic champion in 6, Di Green the European champion 7, Bull Teal in 8, Gaiman in lane 9. Away without any trouble, and a quick start from Bushel. Jackson is already up on Angelo Taylor slightly. He's always very strong off the final barrier, is Jackson. Now Taylor gets into his running down the back straight. He's already up alongside Di Green there, left of picture. Green third to left, European champion. He's got some work to do, but he's always strong in the second half. He's got to run his own race here. Taylor probably leading. He's run a very steady middle section. Bershon Jackson there, fit from left. Coulson in the headband there in the light green top. It's going well as the stagger unwinds now around the bend. He's run a good second bend. It's Di Green there. Third to left, he comes into the straight. Well, it's Jackson in the lead. Di Green's having a great run here. Coulson coming through in lane 4 in the green, but it's Jackson leading, and he's going away to win here. But Di Green for Great Britain's going to take some good scouts here. That's a great second place. 47.85 for the winner, Bershon Jackson. He does indeed become Samsung Diamond League champion for this year. Di Green in second place. That's a lovely run. And Coulson coming through for third place. Angelo Taylor, despite that aggressive back straight run and round the top bend, couldn't hold it down the home straight. But 47.85, anything under 48 seconds is really top-notch running. And on a cool, breezy night, Stuart, that's pretty classy.
Yes, indeed. Di Green was right up here on Angelo Taylor at this stage of the race. And Bershon Jackson, who often runs an even-paced one, went quickly for the first bend. Taylor went away down the back straight. Di Green ran a great 300 and a superb straightaway to hold his form into the finish ahead of Coulson, who's a 47.72 man. But this fella is the man of the moment. He is the world #1. He is the diamond winner. And he really showed that sort of form here, didn't he? Di Green's time, incidentally, there, 48.26, behind 47.85 of Bershon Jackson. Well, the discus took place a little earlier. This is Li Yanfeng of China, the Chinese champion and former Asian champion. She took third place. It was her first round throw, incidentally, of 64 metres and 74. And she had 3 more throws over 60 metres in the series as a whole. But third place for her. There it is, first round throw, and that was the best she could produce on the day. Well, Yarelis Barrios of Cuba was second on this occasion with her first round throw. It was a season's best, though, of 65 metres and 96, but with 4 previous wins, she won the Diamond Series. It was a superb performance all round on the series. But second place here, season's best. The wind absolutely perfect for discus throwing here. Powerful woman, terrific range, and there it is, 65.96. Well, last year Sandra Berkovic was the European Junior champion. This year she's the European Senior champion. She won this event with a personal best and a new national record. She's Croatian. It was 66 metres and 93, I can tell you. It was her third round throw. Very, very good performance. Just starts around the corner, but look at the wind and the torque she creates, and that's such a long pull on that discus. The right arm, the throwing arm, very active, but it stays so far behind so that when she unwinds, it's a powerful throw. Powerful throw. Well, there's the overall situation. 66.93, national record, 65.96 in second place. Berkovic in second place.
Well, the women's high jump competition well underway. This is Ruth Beitier of Spain at 1.89 meters. Just the second athlete to go clear there. Shkolina has gone clear as well for Russia. Blanka Vlasic, incidentally, hasn't yet attempted this height. She's got a clean card so far and is the outstanding leader in the Diamond League, by the way, in this discipline. 24 points. The next closest person has 3 points. That is indeed Beitier. There's her card.
Well, the shot put competition finished a little earlier too. The Olympic champion Thomas Majewski was third, and what a performance it was. 21 metres and 44. It was the season's best. That came in the 5th round, as you can see. There's the series for you. All the very best in the world have competed throughout this season. Majewski has come up against this fella. Now, Christian Campbell in the last round, watch this. He'd had 21 metres and 02 in the 5th round. Then in the final round, he hit a real cracker. It was just short of 22 metres. And that was the celebration that he thought he'd done enough to win. He's the leader, though. He's the overall diamond leader. There's no question about that. He couldn't have been beaten on the night, but that's a meeting record of 21.62. But I have to tell you, the meeting record didn't last long. Watch this, 21.40, Reese Hoffa. Hoffa, terrific performer, remember, the 2007 world champion. Lovely turn, hit that brilliantly, and that was over 22 metres. 22 metres and 16 centimetres, and the meeting record had gone again. So what an end to this shot competition it was. Absolutely magnificent. Brilliant, brilliant performances. And that says it all. Hoffa looks across and smiles. Well, he might. There it is, 22.16. Christian Campbell, 21.62, the former meeting record holder. Then Majewski, 21.44 with the season's best in third.
Well, back to this high jump, Antonietta Di Martino. One failure so far at 189 for the Italian. That's better. Yeah, much better. She becomes just the 3rd athlete over at this height. Can tell you that Vlasic now and Demegren of Sweden both indicating that they're going to pass at this height. So Di Martino there with that clearance at the 2nd attempt moves into 3rd place. Relatively early stages, of course. As mentioned, Vlasic cannot now be caught. Whatever happens here, Irina Gordieva. Well, she's in a spot of trouble with the Russian. 2 failures already. Really does need this, or she's gone. Oh, no, no, no. All over the place. Didn't look comfortable at all there, did she? And that's a little surprising. She's a 2:02 jumper at her best, and has jumped 197 this year. It's not like she's in particularly poor form. Having said that, she had failed to qualify for the European Championship final. Bershon Jackson, the winner then, 47.85 in the 400-metre hurdle, instead of Di Green, 48.26. Close to his best, the European champion. Coulson in 3rd. 8 points, 4 points, 2 points, of course, double points here at this Diamond League final. Jackson, the very comfortable winner, ahead of Coulson and Green.